when the union's inspiration to the workers' blood shall run. There can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. Yet the force on earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one. But the union makes us strong. Everybody now. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
Cesar Chavez was a poor farm worker who helped his fellow workers lead a lasting movement.
He believed in nonviolence, so he used words instead of violence, and that helped build his organization, help people join and stand up for what they believed in.
Even though people told him to stop and were against him, he kept going and he persevered no matter what.
Being a Chavista means to me is that I need to become more than just a person, but I need to become a leader in the community.
It means having confidence and speaking your ideas, having opinions, and not afraid to share them with people.
My favorite part about being Chavista is being proud of my community and how we all can come together and do something for other people.
In 2000, then Governor Gray Davis signed legislation to make Cesar Chavez a California state holiday.
At first, they wanted just to do 1 day a year, and we told them that Cesar Chavez never did anything for 1 day. If they did it for 1 day, it was going to be that something that was going to enhance the next day and the next day and the next day.
As a young person, sometimes there's this doubt in their head, like, I don't know what I can do. Like, what, do I have a voice?
I used to be really, really shy, but now not anymore, actually.
We instill the confidence within young people to believe in themselves and to know they can make a difference by way of a simple handshake, by looking somebody in the eye.
It's opened me up, definitely. So I take more risks, and I've realized that if I'm determined and I really want something, I know I can get it.
The most rewarding part about my job is that moment where the students finally realize something or they learn something and you see like it click. You're talking and talking and talking, and all of a sudden, social justice makes sense, or like the concept of nonviolent makes sense.
We can just use words to express what we need to get the idea across. Instead of having physical fights, we can have fights using our knowledge.
Violence can only lead to more violence, where peacefulness can lead to more peacefulness, and thereby more organization for organizing things.
We would always talk about things like that affect us as immigrants.
We did a curriculum based off the Muslim ban, but I also talked about my experiences that dealt with immigration and deportation. And what surprised me was they had situations similar to mine, that their parents were actually deported also.
I learned about things that schools don't teach me.
They need a space to talk about these things because a lot of these things affect them directly.
I really just want to do something that involves politics and law, some way that I can help others, some way that I can bring people up and make this world a better place, because being a Chavista, I've realized that more than ever, I have that chance and I have that opportunity.
Getting more liberty and stopping people from using so many pesticides never came easy for Cesar Chavez. Nothing comes easy, like math doesn't come easy. Literacy doesn't come easy. Overcoming large debts doesn't come easy.
Yeah, life isn't always going to be easy, but you can get used to it and start to change things.
Why can't we make the sky our limits? We can do anything. Maybe we're a little young now, but we can get adults involved. We can get Miss Kate involved, Miss Linda. We can get anyone that we can involved in this. We can make a difference.
We can show videos to teach nonviolence, or we can do games to teach be proud, or we bring examples how other people are struggling in the same ways that they are. And what's so cool about what we do is that everything is relevant. Everything can come back to values.
I would love to see the Cesar Chavez Service Clubs being taught throughout the world. I would love to see it in our school systems as as an elective with a real sense of teaching social and economic justice and just pursuing and bringing to life the 10 values.
A Chavista value that really stands out to me would have to be proud, like being proud of myself and what I've achieved through life, as well as being proud of other people, fellow Chavistas.
My favorite value is we're all different, because we are all different, but then we can come across our differences and become friends and live in peace.
My favorite value is teach someone.
Why?
Because I like to teach my little brother that you can't always be violent and you shouldn't mimic everything you watch on TV.
The way we learned it from Cesar is the way we're teaching it to our kids. And it's sort of like baptism by fire. It's kind of like on-the-job training. Kids will aspire to do what they know they can do once they know they can do it.
I feel like everyone has their own lesson, and when you take all those lessons and mash it up to one, it just turns to you and to be a better character. Linda and Carlos have taught me to stand up for myself. My dad taught me to always leave a good impression. My mom taught me to go the extra mile. So when you incorporate that into the person I am, it's unstoppable.